Welcome to the 15th season of Shamba Shape Up!
We have traveled all over East Africa to find hard-working farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need,
so they can adapt and make their farms more productive even while the climate changes.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experiences
on the Shamba Shape Up Safari. So Tony, this is the thing, eh?
Yes.
We are going to play a game, freeze and go.
Again.
You know that game? Freeze, go.
Freeze, go.
Yes, that one. And the first one to get there introduces Shamba Shape Up. Is that okay?
Okay, so do we start now?
Yes, we start now. And you know Washeke is going to be the one controlling the game. Washeke, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes. No, Tony, somebody is supposed to walk Tony, somebody is supposed to walk properly like a normal human being.
Welcome to Shamba Shape Up.
I even don't want to play this game. Even kids can play better than you. Welcome to Shamba Shape Up.
This week, we are in North Alego, Siaya County.
My name is Beatrice Ojwang. I am a farmer. It's now 6 years. Actually, there was no source of income, no food, so I decided to do the farming.
So what challenges are you facing in your farming?
The climate change.
Brian.
Yes.
What do you do in the shamba?
I assist my mom. Things such as to remove the cattle in the shed. Yeah.
We came with experts, but before we begin work, we have to pitch our tent so that we can begin work. We need to discuss a few things concerning your situation. As small-scale farmers, we need to have different enterprises on the shamba so that if one fails, the other covers it. We should not put all our eggs in one basket. Some of the ways to adapt to climate change, which Beatrice has been struggling with, is proper soil and water management, and also through planting different crops and keeping a variety of livestock in your shamba. In this segment, we will focus on planting different crops in your shamba. To show us how to diversify, we have Dr. George Ayaga with us today from the Eco-Sustained Group. So, Dr. I know you've done your diagnosis. What are we doing good and what should we improve on?
What I could see already, previously, you must have done what we call monocropping, planting one crop after every season, particularly maize. And you can see that because of that, the soil fertility level has gone very low. And this is a sign that the nutrition was poor.
Yes.
And then you can also see this. It's a sign of striga. This is a sign that, again, that nutrition is very, very poor. Now, what causes this is that as you plant maize every season, you harvest and you take the grains to the home. That grains goes with the nutrients from the soil. So your soil definitely goes down. Then acidity crops up. And these are symptoms of acidity.
What have you been doing to enrich your soil?
I've been planting the cover crops, though this season they have not done well.
I see you already integrated indigenous African leafy vegetables, which again is very, very good because it will take care of your nutrition.
Let's see how best to plant African leafy vegetables on Beatrice's farm. Raise the seed bed, add compost and manure, then mix well. Make shallow furrows where the seeds will be planted. Mix soil with the seeds in a container. This ensures easy planting for small seeds. Cover the seeds lightly with soil and water. Cover with mulch. Are there any other agricultural practices that our farmer can put into place?
You can plant one season, you plant one crop, mainly leguminous. You can plant beans. You can plant even the indigenous vegetables. And then the next season, you come and put cereals. You do not repeat the cereals with the next cereal. Repeating maize after sorghum will still encourage the emergence of striga because they are of the same, more or less the same family. But if you follow up maize with the leguminous crop, then the cycle for the striker will also get cut off. You can go for zero tillage or minimum tillage. That will be able to help you to maintain your soil organic matter in the long run.
What can our farmer do to move to the next step to becoming a better farmer?
The agroforestry trees like the sesbania, apart from being the animal feeds, will also help you to bring the nutrients that had gone deep down, because the roots are going very deep down, and it will come back to the leaves. And then when the leaves fall, then again your fertility status increases. The diversification will help you also in terms of controlling pests and diseases, because as you do the rotation, you bring in a new crop, that disrupts the cycles of the pests and the diseases that were there before. You can also have what we call push and pull, where some crops can attract the pests, but others can repel. And you can use desmodium together with the napier in a maize plantation, and that will be able to help you control the stem borers. Yes, right.
All right. You keep farm animals.
Yes, I have
What do you keep?
local cows.
Cows, yes.
Yes, I also kept chicken.
You keep chicken.
Yes.
Why were you keeping the chicken?
I was keeping them for for some source of income. Secondly, they helped me to get their waste to use in the farmer's manure.
It's also a good idea to bring in livestock as you grow crops in your shamba. Beatrice has some improved kienyeji chicken and a crossbred cow.
It's a very good thing, because then the waste particularly from the poultry is very rich in phosphorus. You can use it as a planting fertilizer. Yeah, so together with the compost and then a little bit of animal manure, you should be able to reflect this farm of yours to increase the levels to a good level. What you have done again well is to have the cut-off drains. You have what they call fanyaju, and actually you are preventing the soils from moving down the slope. And a very good action is that you are putting napier on top of the embankments. So apart from now controlling your soils, you are also producing livestock feed. Yeah, so that's a very good way forward.
I'll implement what he has told me for a better result.
The expert will always work with you step by step to make sure that every time you need help, they are available. And also we have our Shamba call center, you can also call there.
Okay.
And I finish by saying, even in normal life, we always told never to put all our eggs in one basket. Today we learn about the many ways we can diversify our farming activities, including crop rotation, smart pest management techniques, and bringing in livestock with their many benefits. Speaking of livestock, the chicken structure needs some work. It seems the birds had to go into the old house to lay eggs on an old cooking pan. We can't have that. Time for a shape up. We are removing these iron sheets in order to allow air into the chicken house.
Open fields like this exposes the soil to sun and wind, both of which takes out the nutrients and the organic matter. That's why we need trees. We have called in Francis Oduor from Alliance of Biodiversity International and STIHL. He's here to guide the farmer through tree planting and how they can be beneficial to her and her farm. So Beatrice, what's going on here?
I'm trying to expand my farm.
What kind of tree is this?
My vernacular name it is called Siaya.
But in English it's called Nile tulip. And also you can refer to it as Macamia. This is a very good tree for agroforestry.
It's not the only tree we have seen here. What's the plan?
As I have said that I want to expand my farm, that's why I'm uprooting some of them.
So Francis,
Yes.
how can we help our farmer here?
We can help Beatrice by giving her some kind of advice on how to make her farm look beautiful, how to integrate the trees so that she does not cut them down, and how to in fact bring more instead of removing others, because she says she wants to expand her farm.
Yes.
But some of these trees she can be advised on which ones to plant together with the crops that will still do well. we work with several nurseries around that can give her best quality seedlings. We are working in a project called My Farm Trees. This is a project that helps farmers or works with farmers to assist them to plant trees in their farms. As they continue to produce the foods or the maize or the beans that you plant, you also grow the trees so that you can also be tending to the trees and taking care of the trees as you plant the trees. And there are a lot of benefits to doing that. The benefits can come from the trees themselves, that they also help you to, when the leaves, like these good agroforestry trees, when they drop the leaves, that becomes the manure that you can then use in your farm. So in a way, it makes your farm to be naturally regenerative. So in future, you will not have to apply a lot of manure to be able to produce your crops. The other thing is that we're also giving some farmers incentives for doing that. Like if you decide to keep the trees in your farm and you take care of it instead of cutting it down, we also give you some incentives in terms of giving you some money in your M-Pesa.
So how does she go about it? Does she register?
We will show her how to register. She needs to register. If she has a smartphone, we basically take her through the steps of registering. You register your farm and then you register yourself, and then we can link you with the nursery, or we bring you some seedlings and then you can plant in your farm. Apart from that, we'll also be able to make use of the tools that we have already developed. We have diversity for restoration tool. If you want to say you want to plant your crops and still plant the trees, it will advise on which species are best for this area. So if she was planting the trees, she would be planting several trees here, especially the indigenous trees that are good for this zone, and then she'll earn money. You will register the trees and then you can earn money from it. Basically how you earn money is that every tree that you plant is attached. You can get a point for it, for planting, for taking care of it. And as you do that, you accrue some points, what you can call meaty points. When you have sufficient of them, enough of them, you can then redeem them and earn money. It does not need to be money. Some farmers are requesting us, instead of bringing me the money, can you bring me more seedlings so that I continue to earn even more? Others are asking us, instead of even getting us the money, you can buy me a phone so that I can receive the money. Others can even ask for farm equipment or any other support that they wish to.
So what do you recommend Beatrice does? What kind of trees do you recommend she plants?
So we will recommend to her best trees that she can use using the diversity for restoration tool. This information is freely accessible. You can get the My Farm Trees. You just need to go to Google Play and then you download, as long as you have a smartphone, and then you can register yourself. You can register your farm, you can register your trees and start earning points and earn money at the end. My Farm Trees also works with the tree nurseries. We get the seedlings from the nurseries that we have already trained them. Then you will make sure that will enhance the survival chances of your trees that you plant on your farm.
Is the registration free or we are paying some amount?
To register in My Farm Trees is free of charge. And even to download and use the application, it is free of charge. As long as you have access to internet, you can just go to Google Play and then you download the app and register yourself.
Time to plant some agroforestry trees that work well with crops. Today we'll be planting lemon tree, that is a food tree. And gravelia, which is good for agroforestry. Trees have been planted and the chicken shed is starting to look better as well. Coming up after the break, it is more drama on our coming drama series, Shamba Shape Up, and making work easier, faster and more economical through machines.
Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up. In this part, things get very interesting on the Shamba Shape Up drama series. But first, how to prepare your land better and faster.
The rains are threatening to come early. We need to prepare the shambas quickly, but there is no labor. Everyone is busy. So what do we do?
Machinery can help us do this. That is why we have Elikana Mwamunga from STIHL, a manufacturer of handheld power products mostly used outdoors in farming, forestry, landscaping, cleaning, and construction.
Beatrice, you said when the rains approach, what do you normally do?
I normally prepare my farm.
How do you do it?
I just use a jembe to dig daily.
So it's only you and Brian who dig?
Yes,
Using your hands?
my hands.
Wah, Elkanah, this shamba, you know it borders those trees. You see the trees there?
I can see.
That is how big this shamba is. How long does it take you and Brian to dig this large piece of land?
Almost 2 months.
2 months?
Yes.
Because you're doing it bit by bit?
Bit by bit, daily.
You also said that sometimes when you and Brian are tired or you need manpower, how much do you pay per person?
Per day, it's just around 400 shillings.
400 per person
Yes,
per day?
per day.
And you employ around how many people?
5.
5?
Yes.
400 times 5?
That's 2,000.
2,000 per day.
But we're going to give her a solution that will last and will do her job very fast.
Okay.
Yes.
A solution to what? What have you observed?
She has been using the hoe. Yeah, the hoe.
The djembe.
The old model.
Yes.
Yes. But now here we are with a new model way of preparing the farm.
What is this, Elkanah?
Most people call it a tiller
Tiller.
or a walking tractor. There's no need to bring that big tractor and pay a lot of money while we have a solution for small scale farmers. It only needs one person to operate. So Beatrice, today you're going to operate this and you're going to plow your farm using this machine.
Thank you.
Isn't it heavy?
Yes, it's a bit heavy, but she'll be able to operate because it doesn't need much effort to pull it. It pulls itself. 6 to 8 hours you can do an acre.
So you can do your whole shamba in 2 days?
In 2 days.
Yes. Instead of 2 months, she said 2 months initially.
Can you see the difference? 2 months against 2 days?
Yes. So the engine, this is the engine part. The engine is 7.1 horsepower, very powerful. Yeah, and it also has a gearbox on the other side. So the gearbox now gets the energy from the engine.
The engine.
And now it converts the motion now to the digging. All right? It uses petrol. This is the petrol tank here. The tank is about 3.6 liters. And this one, you can use it for about 6 to around 8 hours.
Petrol is about, a litre is 200
shillings.
Shillings.
Yes.
And we are using 3.6 litres per day.
The tank is 3.3.
That's about how much per day?
That's about 800 shillings.
Almost 800 shillings per day. So if we take 2 days, that is about 1,600.
1,600, yes.
And we finished.
Yes.
Wow.
If you see it comes with a hosset, you will fix it here. You'll remove the pneumatic wheels, which are used for transport only. So you just remove the pin, but here now you need the second person. At least they can help you to remove. Yes. We have an LED also that can help you plow during early hours or wee hours in the morning or late in the evening. So because now sometimes it is too hot, you don't want to be on the sun for too long. So you can use the light. It's a machine that's very, very comfortable while using. You can adjust the handle depending on your height. For short people like myself, I use it while low there. But for a little bit taller people,
Which is the tallest? Which is the tallest?
You can go to there.
So Kamau can actually...
Kamau can use it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and all the controls are within the reach. Yeah, you don't need to stretch yourself while using it. So the handle is very ergonomic.
How do you control it?
Number one, it has 2 gears. Both of them, 1 and 2 front. And then we have a reverse and a neutral gear. But you have to make sure you start the machine from that other side.
So you start it
The
the way you
starter
start
is on the other. The way you start a generator and all that other machine. This is the accelerator. It's drawn a rabbit here and the other side tortoise.
Why?
So
Tortoise
is slow. And the
slow and fast.
Yeah, and the rabbit is very fast. And then there's another option also. You can change this handle. It's called an adjustable bar. So you can change it to different direction. Yeah, or the other one. If you don't want to step on where you are cultivating.
Where you cultivate.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
This is very interesting.
This machine, you can use it on many applications.
For someone who wants to do conservation agriculture, they can have the alternative of using the reaper.
Yes, but while you are using that, any attachment behind here, you must have something we call wheel cage.
As the expert continues to explain, when doing minimum tillage on the shamba, the farmer should attach a reaper to the tiller machine.
Where do you get the spare parts?
We have dealers countrywide. We have a 1-year warranty. Yes.
We've always been encouraging our farmers always to get into agribusiness.
Yes, yes.
So I don't know whether in this case, this machine, can it be of help to our farmers in this aspect?
Yes, yes. If you look at the time she used to plow manually, it's about 2 months.
Yes.
What will she be doing with the rest of 2 months? And the rain is coming.
Rent it out.
Rent it out. Money in the pocket.
I think now we should just see it at work.
Beatrice seems to be an expert on this. She's already doing well.
What is life without a bit of drama while learning good agricultural practices? Let's watch.
Flo. Sorry to wake you up, but is that dinner?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was too tired to make dinner.
Sorry about being tired. I feel you because I feel the same. So, is there a dinner plan?
Shika, suck my blood then. Naweza kupea stroke kama unataka. This all I can give.
Hey, easy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ask in a bad way.
It's fine. I'm going to start making dinner. I really thought I could handle it all. But I'm only human. I think tomorrow I'll go to the incubation center, say my goodbyes. I can't continue doing that course anymore.
Hey, relax. I'll cook.
Are you sure?
Yes, I know how to cook.
Jimmy can cook.
Yes, just relax and have some rest.
But what choice do I have? It was just a dream, and now I'm awake.
Oh, hey, I'll step up. Yeah, I can be coming home after the rush hour to help around with some of the farm work and even the housework. And that way, all the pressure is not on you.
You do that?
Yes. Why would I keep on hanging out at the bus stop, telling stories with no beginning nor end while you're here, alone and strained? I have to do better by you. And by Junior.
Am I dreaming or am I awake?
Ah, okay.
Wait. I'm awake.
Come on. Really? Have I been doing that badly?
No comment.
Ah, okay. Fine. we are doing better from today. So just rest up, put your feet up, and watch this master chef prepare dinner. By the way, as I cook, you could maybe recap for me the latest you've learned at the incubation center?
Well, I learned about a business plan, mainly focusing on the market analysis. Yani, know your market, get the produce, and then make your consumers happy.
Ah, market analysis, eh? So you're now going to be talking in some big, fancy English words, eh? We need to buy a dictionary.
In summary, I just need to know my target market. Who am I selling these products to, and how I can stay on top of my game.
Wait a minute. I hope coil eggs are not making a comeback. I mean, everyone went for coil eggs at some point. One person starts something today, the following day, everyone is doing the same thing.
Exactly, and that's why I need to know what my consumers need. You know, I've been doing business, but I've really never thought about a business plan. Today's class was really eye-opening.
Glad to see that you're learning a lot and that you're enjoying it.
I'm learning that agribusiness is not only a way to make money, it's a way to also build our community and feed our family.
Speaking of feeding, huh? Oh no.
Today, Johnny told Flo that he will be slowing down so that she can continue pursuing her agribusiness journey. We're curious to know, what would you have done if you're in Johnny's shoes? Would you have A, asked Flo to quit learning, or B, stepped up in order to help them grow as a family? We'd love to hear from you. SMS or WhatsApp your answer to iShamba on 0748 153 120, or simply reply to our poll on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram using our handle at Shamba Shape Up. We'd love to hear from you. See you next week. Bye.
The chicken shed is done. We have bigger windows for ventilation, a better patching seat, and a comfortable laying area away from the bedroom.
Trees have been planted and a good part of the land has been tilled.
Are you different from when we walked in?
Yes, I'm very much different. As from today, I'll be digging while walking. And then my chicken will now have somewhere to rest and somewhere to lay their eggs, and they will be free.
Wow.
The house is modern now.
Kindly allow us to leave so that we can also shape up the other farmers. All right?
Thank you.
So we'll see you next time on
Shamba Shape Up.